Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle, a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this video, we are going to take a dive into celebrity world. So Neil Sean said in one of his videos the other day that Meghan Markle's autobiography has been rejected three times by her publisher due to legality of some of the information that she's putting in there. So I am super intrigued. I want to take a look at it. I want to see what it had to say. So let's check it out. Be right back. Welcome back again. So like I said, in this video, we are going to take a look at the Meghan Markle autobiography and what's going on with her publisher. There's a lot of drama with those guys. I kind of dialed it back last week because it was just coming fast and furious and I was kind of sick of it. We were doing aviation awards and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I know there's a lot of buzz about Doria. Like I just can't even keep up anymore. And sometimes you got to take a step back because it's just a little bit too toxic. But on the other hand, when you're a psychic like me and you do readings for the same people or celebrities over and over again, you really tune into them. So it gets kind of crazy. You know, you got to figure out which way you're going to go. Well, let's pull up the card view. And as always, please remember that this is my own psychic downloads, my own reading of the cards, and that you should always do your own research before making any decisions. So what Neil Sean said was that the manuscript has been rejected 3 separate times. I think it's very curious. We have new books coming out about King Charles III that reveal more information about the last days of the Queen and things surrounding that. So I think it's very curious that we are hearing about her publication now. So let's start with just asking the cards, is this true? Do we have a true story here? Has the book been rejected by the publisher at all? Not even just 3 times or 3 times. Looking at the past favorably. Oof. There goes the devil. Oh dear, my goodness. 1 from the center. Yep, we are editing away. Tower card underneath. The Tower card is cataclysmic. So if the publisher is worried about anything, this is what they're worried about under the surface. They are worried that there's going to be issues from the book. They don't want to get involved if there's going to be issues. They want it quick, clean, nice, easy. Here, they're like, why don't we bring up some nostalgic stuff? Like, you know, we're really excited to hear about the whole experience of becoming Harry's wife and how romantic and wonderful it was. Did they get that? Nope, they didn't get that at all. What they got was that I was stuck. It was constantly a battle and we were treated like paupers. That's the story that they're getting. Is this book being rejected? Absolutely. That Ace of Swords is 100%. You got to go back and you got to edit this book. So yes, we do have some issues with the book. So what is the publisher thinking right now? So if this is part of their book deal that they got in advance, what is the publisher thinking right now? And just to timestamp this, it is 7:45 p.m. on January 15th, 2024. Should always timestamp my videos. I wonder if I could do that in my software. So this is, what is the publisher thinking? Publisher still has a lot of hope for this book. They think that they can make this work, but they need to make it work with an editor. So here, the gist of the story, they're going to like it, but they want to get their part of the story across. So when they contracted to have this book deal, this multi-book deal, they really did have a clear vision, and they said this is going to be great. This is going to be like the volumes of the pathway to being royal. They really thought that that was what it was going to be. And I said, one of the things that I thought that Meghan and Harry should have done was created a website like how to be royal, like etiquette and like the TIG, but how to be royal, how to live royally. They didn't have to bank on that Sussex name. They could have just made it very fancy and kind of done like a Martha Stewart kind of thing. It really was my opinion, curate, tablescapes and decorating. They could have marketed furniture, just get people in there and, slap it up on a website and say, this is how we live royally. They could have used the kids in that sense and not concealed the kids, even though they wanted a private life for them. So this book deal that they have, I have a sneeze coming. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So the publishing company does think that this is going to be great, but they really want to play a hand in here, and they're trying to be very sweet about it. They're really trying to keep her sweet with this Page of Cups, and they're very gently introducing an editor who is a delight. So I think this is a well-known editor. Like, at least I think Meghan is familiar with him. And I think they're really trying to say, look, he is going to curate this book, your story, so that it comes across very well. But we have this issue here of not wanting to step back and say, these are the things that I did wrong. These were the missteps that I made in the process of becoming royal. So this is where we go, we stop. And here, one of the concerns of the publishing company, and perhaps our King of Cups here, is that the party involved, the author, the subject, is not being very cooperative about it and going off in a direction that she thinks is more appropriate. Remember, the aces over here, this is, we see the job listing, we send our resume out, we do an interview. The pages are, we have the job, day one, we're starting. So here, the intent with this Ace of Wands in the upright is to, this is such a great idea. We're going to do this. We're going to work together. We're going to have a terrific time. Let's sit down and write it. This is, we're at the table. Manuscript is here, and it's just not right. It's just not fitting the bill. So see, what did they expect? What kind of manuscript did the publisher expect? I suspect they expected Pathway to be Royal, but let's just confirm that with the cards. And as always, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. My nose is stuffy. So the reservations that they had, they really did try and put any anxieties to the side. Like, this is not going to be a big deal. She's not going to go there. We already did it with Spare. We already did it with Endgame. We already did it with Finding Freedom. We're not going to do that anymore. We're gonna trust that they're going to go forth and they're gonna do the right thing. When we get the High Priestess, that's doing the right thing. That's, working within the rules, being sensitive to the needs of others, making sure that we're cool about it. Reality, here we've got a little bit of money exchanging hands. So that's what's going on. Our editor, let's see what he's thinking. The editor really does want to be fair and does want to cut a lot of the book out. So if he's actually seen it, I suspect he has, he wants to cut a lot of this book out. What does he want to add into it? I'm going to shuffle. Guys. What does he want to add into the book? What does he think the book needs more of? What does he think the book needs more of? Oh. He thinks the book, he thinks the book needs more negative stuff. What? Happy family. Oh, he thinks that the book needs more of their happy family and the loss of the relationship with the royal family. That's what he thinks. So he's working on that. Wow. Hangman in reverse. Now that hangman in reverse makes more sense, because the hangman in reverse doesn't learn from his mistakes. He is not learning from his mistakes. He's still looking to blame others for his mistakes. Page of Swords, Temperance, Ace of Pentacles. They want to, the Page of Wands in reverse again, double pages of wands. So they want to see, more critical stuff. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's what they think is going to sell the book. Now, I'm going to leave that guy there. I just want to clean up some of this real estate, get some of these cards back into the deck. So they think that they're going to get more money if there's more of the bad stuff, but they want 50-50. So that may be where the editing is coming in. They want 50%. It's like a redemption story. Like the first part of it is going to be, oh, it was so difficult being a princess, being a duchess, and then the second part, I think they want it to be more of how wonderful their life is. But is that possible? Is it possible to present like that? Or is this going to be really 95% fiction and 5% bullish? Are they trying to craft a book that's entirely fiction? Or mostly fiction? Are they trying to make a fiction book out of this? King of Cups, King of Cups. Page of Wands. There we go. We're in the upright. Yep, they're trying to make up a story. Oh, they're definitely trying to make up a story. Oh, my goodness. So, oh, my goodness. Okay. So what we have here, they want to see this really happy, settled family moving forward. They're a family. They're in charge. They have in charge of their emotions, charge of their things, but they're just getting started with their work. Like they're just getting out there and getting started, and everybody should give them a chance. They're like young and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But this is all a ruse, and we have things hidden behind these Seven of Cups. The idea is we want to say, oh, well, we have so many options, we have so many things on the slate, like we're just doing so well, and like you won't even believe, like 2024 is going to be our year. But the reality is that this is all hidden. All of this is hidden. It's all smokescreen. When we get the Seven of Cups and the moon together, that is smokescreen. That is illusion. The moon creates illusion. Moonlight will make things look different. It will make things look glitzier, funnier, a little spookier in some cases. Here, the world is ending. So they want this book to be transformative. They want the book to show them as now they have fully gone the plaid, and now they are totally civilians and working forward. Under the surface, they want to really present them as workers. They're really, really dedicated workers, but all the press that we know doesn't really say that. The press says they worked 1 hour a week on their taxes last year. So not so good. The dominant energy here is it's failing. This is not a project that's working well. This storyline is not working well. So as always, we want to be kind of positive. We want to see if we can give them a leg up. So if any of those publishers or even Ms. Markle herself are looking at this, let's take a look at what we can do to correct this situation. What can the publisher do to correct the situation? We'll ask that first. Sun in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It says, pull out now, get out now, pull out your money, don't invest anymore. This isn't gonna, this chicken's not gonna fly. So let's look here. What can she do to correct it? So this is a new start. This is, you know, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is mistress of lies. She is a mistress of lies. So not realizing how disruptive and how much of the lie is out there, not really absorbing any of your faults, the things that you're responsible for. So this is realization of this and start anew. So, you know, if this is a book about telling how I screwed it up, that would be a much better place for her to go. And a book that says we were in the royal family, we lived this way, couldn't survive, moved out, went to Montecito, went to Canada, went to Tyler Perry's, went to Montecito, and now we are fully on the other side of it. And what we're going to do is we are going to admit our faults, admit the things that we did wrong, and we just want to live our regular life. Those of you that have followed me for the last few years know that I said Harry's best bet was going to be to get a little surf shack up in Northern California. I'm talking Half Moon Bay, someplace like that. I love Half Moon Bay. Any place like that. Even San Diego. I think San Diego would have been a little too hot in terms of people paying attention to him. I think San Francisco is a much better vibe for him. But I think, you know, get a nice little place like that. Bodega Bay, everybody knows that from the Birds movie. Not that they have birds like that, but you know, like that part of northern, I'm call it Northern California, but it's not technically not for Northern California. That's actually my favorite place in California next to Lake Tahoe. So super chill, definitely a different vibe of person up there. So the redemption arc story, if she were to say, I muffed up. Remember we used to say that when we were little here in America? I muffed up. I muffed up. If she wrote a book and said, I messed up, and here we are, we're just gonna be jolly and do our thing. If she wrote that, how would it come off? There's our redemption, not facing redemption, but there it is again, that Page of Pentacles. This is creating anew. This is writing that Hangman. Oh, she's still going to be stuck with the reputation. But that King of Cups would be forthcoming. She would be able, she's not going to be able to do anything with her life at this point. They've gone the plaid. They've gone too far. That King of Wands in reverse is really nothing that they can do. I mean, even if they opened like a slushy fruit drink shack up in Northern California, you know, like people just wouldn't come. They open a surf shop. Nobody's going to come to it. They're just going to be like, you know, like this is stupid. I think that window has passed for Harry to do that. So, you know, I think the dream of California is dead for them. I don't think that they can stay there any longer. So this, I mean, it's the love is very, very quietly coming. It's not showing up tomorrow. People are not real enthused about this, and the temperance just too much has been said. There's too much water under the bridge. I really wish that I could make this better. I wish that I could give them a better reading. I just wish that I could. Not that they necessarily deserve it. I mean, they've done some pretty horrific things, but I just want people to live a good life. Like, that's really just all I want. That's what I do privately with my clients. I just try and advise them so that they can live their best life. You know, I really would like everyone to live their best life. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe. give me some comments down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think Meghan's book is going to be. And if you have further questions, put them in the comments, because I'm going to do videos. I think I'm going to do a weekly video where I answer questions for you guys, either live format or in pre-recorded. So, you know, I want to give the people what they want. So I know this reading, like, I tried to not give the people what they want. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you want your own magical reading, there is a link in the description below. You can contact me through my website as well. Have a great day. I will talk to you all soon.